Well, hello everybody. This is Mr. Barba, and I wanted to be able to talk to you about an artist, very famous artist that was a surreal artist from Mexico, known as Frida Kahlo. She is known to be the top surrealist during the 20th century. Uh, this book right here, Frida Kahlo. See if you could see it. Good. Okay, so what I'm going to talk about is something that I thought was very creative in her part. She kind of invited a group of friends to her exhibition in a way that was completely unique and creative. And it was a way that it was very inviting and real. And I want to be able to read this poem that she wrote that I thought would be a nice connection to another text that I could mention after this. So I'm going to go ahead and read it. It starts with friendship and love, born from the heart. I had the pleasure of inviting you to my humble exhibition at 8 in the evening, since after all you have a watch. I all wait for you in the gallery of the Lola Alvarez Bravo. It is Amberes 12 and is door open at the street so that you won't get lost. Because that's all I'm going to say. All I want is for you to tell me your good and sincere opinion. You're a learned person. Your knowledge is first class. These paintings I painted with my own hands, and they wait on the wall to give pleasure to my brothers. Well, my dear Guate, with true friendship, I thank you for this with all my heart. Frida Kahlo Rivera. So, I just thought that this was very nice to share with you, because not only was she an artist with the medium of painting, oils, acrylics, and other mediums, she was also creative in writing. And I think that art, painting art, is very similar to painting images with poetry. And doing so with this kind of invitation to all their friends, I think it was ingenious, and is really nice way, a humble way of providing an invitation for people to be able to see or advertise your own art, as well as advertising your own soul, for everybody else to see who you are as a person, nevertheless as an artist. So I think that this is very neat, and not just for text to text as far as painting versus literature, but I think it's also, from in my part, is very nice connection with my own personal history as an artist, because I am an artist, and also I like to do poetry. Not only do I do poetry and art, but I like to combine my artistic talent with many other mediums. And I think that that's part of being human beings, is we try to explore different mediums and combine them into expressive, different ways of expressing our feelings and expressing our perception. Well, I just wanted to share that, as well as another way to share the text to the world, is that I think that it's very important to consider this in the perspective where, as human beings, we want to be able to explore other avenues of art, of being artists, because we're all artists. We all create, we all have imagination, and we all have ways to combine different perspectives of or artistic perspectives into an expressive quality. And that's kind of in a way that Frida Kahlo did it in this book, her autobiography. And I think that it was extremely motivating to be able to see not just her soul as a humble person, but her art. And again, this was a text to text, text to self, and text to the world. Thanks again. You guys have a good evening.